How to get a job in IT? Well, it is not going to be one lecture and you will all get a job in IT. It doesn't work like this. I will try my best to give you some tips and things that you can try out. Here I will focus on a standard process, things that you can expect when you apply for a job. In our next lecture, I will give you some general tips. In most cases, it all starts with an advert. You go online and find what you're interested in. A lot of positions are open directly. You can go to a company directly and apply over there. Sometimes you will have an agency, someone who is going to work on behalf of a company. Do not assume that you will find all jobs when you go to one website. Whatever engine, whatever website you use, don't trust it. Don't use it as the only source for you. Find a really big company in your area. Visit their website and see what's available. A lot of companies will not actually post anywhere. They will just create an advert using their own website. When you apply for a job, you have to be patient. Sometimes it can take a few weeks for someone to open your application. What should you include? Your CV is extremely important. You can add a nice cover letter as well. Make sure that it is all okay. If you're not a native speaker, I strongly recommend you ask someone to check it for you. It's very easy to make a mistake and it looks horrible. In most cases, there are hundreds of people who want to get a job. I will spend around 5-6 seconds looking at your CV. Yes, 5 seconds. If I don't find what I'm after, I will just move on. I don't really agree with it. When I receive a CV, I spend more time on it. But I appreciate sometimes you don't have a choice because you have just received 300 applications. Go and find a nice template. Make sure that you have a nice profile. Use LinkedIn as well. Show your skills. More about your CV in our next lecture. Let's assume that you were okay and someone calls you up. It might be an agency or an HR department. What can you expect? In most cases, you will hear the following questions. Are you still interested in this job? What is your availability? What is your salary expectation? What is your experience? Can you tell me a little more about yourself? Why do you want to get this job? Why did you apply? Why do you want to change your job? Are you available for an on-site interview? What do you want to achieve in the next 5 years? Can I expect any technical questions? Sometimes you can. In many cases, even an HR specialist can have a list of questions to ask. Yes, technical questions. What do you mean? They are not technical. How can they ask a technical question? Yes, they can. You've watched my course, right? So you know everything that I've covered. A very simple question. Port number for SMTP. I don't have to be an expert in IT to test it. You know or you don't know. SMTP is port 25, so yes, you can expect some basic technical questions. Please make sure that you go through my final quiz. You will find like top 50 interview questions. Try and find a quiet place to talk. Make sure that you're relaxed and you show that you're the best guy to get this job. I will try my best and so on. If you're okay, you will be asked for an on-site interview or sometimes a remote interview, in most cases via Skype or a special platform that a company uses. You can have a short meeting with a manager and with an engineer. You will be tested. In most cases, they will give you a test. They will give you something to test your technical skills. I don't like it because sometimes it's just things that you have to memorize. So I really enjoy when, people have a chat, when they talk about things that you know. Things to remember: be on time, smart dress. Finally, an offer. I hope that, you have impressed everybody so far, you can expect an offer. You will receive an email saying, yes, we can hire you, here is what we can offer. I hope that you will get to point number 4. How to get a job in IT. If you're patient enough, if you're good enough, if you show you want to learn, you will get a job in IT. It can take a while, you have to be patient, but it will happen. A few tips from my end. You cannot really send a CV and say, I know nothing about IT. Not really, show something. You have just completed a course on Udemy. I know it's not the same as a certificate from Microsoft, but it is still something that you can show. I have completed 15 courses. I have created a few labs. Mention everything that you've worked with. I can give you one example. You have a CV and you don't have any experience. Feel free to add a note. I have created a big lab at home. I have installed Active Directory, Windows Server, Windows 10, PRTG for monitoring. I have used 99 Pro to push software to my end devices. I have played with Kaspersky Cloud endpoint protection, and so on. Do you get the idea? You have to have a starting point. Another thing you can try is being a freelancer. You can post an ad and say, I can fix your wireless issues. Someone calls you up and goes, well, I have a problem with wireless, can you fix it? You pop in and try and fix it. You can be a very active guy on the internet. Go to a discussion board and start asking and answering questions. Go online and read a magazine. Make sure that you're up to date when it comes to all hardware and software solutions. I can ask you one question. I want to buy a storage device, network attached storage. Can you recommend me a device? In this area, you have to keep learning. It's not a job from 9 till 5 and you go home and forget about it. No. You will have to spend a lot of time learning, passing exams and so on. A career in IT is really great. It's awesome. Your job is to help people. They will appreciate it. You can make good money. They will pay you very well if you're good enough. You will not struggle to find a job after a few years. You can specialize in networking, cloud, Microsoft, Cisco, and so on. You can be an expert in all these areas. So it's a great career. Finally, do not lie in your CV. Your job when you create a CV is to stand out from the crowd. It's okay, but you cannot really say, I have installed 500 servers in the last 5 years. Well, actually, you have installed a couple of servers using a virtual machine. You can't do that. I am a manager, but I am a technical guy as well. One of the things that I have done in the past, I have always asked a few technical questions. People were really surprised. Oh, what do you mean you're a manager and you're asking some technical questions? Keep my fingers crossed for someone to give you a chance.